Let's take another call here. Here we go.
Hey, Theo. This is Thomas Getty from Fort Worth, Texas.
Tommy out of Fort Worth.
I'm calling today because a buddy of mine is, well, I don't think addicted, but I think getting a little bit too much into meth. He has been
A little too much into meth. Okay, onward.
kind of dabbling in the meth here and there. I don't think he does it
Oh, you mean he's mething around, huh? Okay, I'll stop.
every day, but, like every couple of weekends or so, I'm finding out this dude's doing meth, and he's not like hiding it or anything. He tells me about it, and I tell him, dude, that's not cool. He's probably stop doing meth. It's a slippery slope. I don't think meth's a great thing for this dude. He's a hard-working dude. He's got a job and whatnot. He's a great guy.
Meth's great if you want to do card tricks outside of, outside of supermarkets for people to make a couple of bucks for the rest of your life. Then meth's great. Meth's great if you want to, wash your hands so much that you wash your damn skin right off of them. Then meth's great. Meth's great if you want it to be wintertime and you don't need a coat because your body is at about 190 degrees. Then yeah, meth's great. Onward.
He just does meth, and a couple of my friends have approached me about it and said that they're worried about it because he's not really shy about the fact that he does it. He's never really offered any of us meth. But, if he did it a weekend or two ago, or he did it that day before he came to hang out with us, he'll tell us. Which, I don't know, I think that's weird.
Well, it sounds like he's like the most confident meth guy ever, really. Like he's fucking Muhammad Ali, dude. This guy's, smoke like a butterfly, shoot like a bee. This dude's on that meth, but he's fearless about it. So here's the things that can happen. He could become the greatest meth user of all time and really become a champion of the sport. He could become the Deion Sanders of methamphetamines. Or this dude could get caught in a playground taking apart the slides and the swings in the middle of the night for no reason. So those are really the two options. Let me hear a little bit more.
So what would you do? How would you tell your friend to maybe stop doing the meth? Thanks, and love you.
Love you too, man. I appreciate the call, because it is hard to approach people, especially if you think they have addiction. If they're struggling. It's hard also sometimes. I remember I used to use drugs and I would think other people were using drugs too much. Dude, I remember being high on cocaine and telling somebody on cocaine, bro, you got to do less cocaine. They're like, what, bro? You're on cocaine. I said, oh, you're all right. You're right. I would maybe talk to an interventionist, man. Sometimes they cost money, but I would maybe talk to an interventionist because I just don't see how it can get better unless something happens now. I'm just really worried that it could get bad quick. So you got to tighten them up, dude. Put little cards around too. Say, hey, no meth, Knock, knock, who's there? Not meth. Or start teaching that dude algebra, bro, and come out with a new thing called mathematics. And this dude is just a straight up, it's like a beautiful mind, bro, but with methamphetamines. And he's out there doing it right and winning contests and shit and winning trophies and traveling around the world and smoking meth and, doing rails of meth and fucking setting new prizes and being a wizard and everything. And then he fucking falls in love with a girl somewhere in Japan or something. And then her father probably kills him or something. That's like a best case scenario. So it's limited, man. It's limited opportunity, I think, for him. So I do think it's a good time probably to speak to him, and it is time to shut it down, man. There's never a bad time to shut down somebody's meth use. Because meth is like, there's only one or two drugs at the real end of the line. You got meth and you got smoking crack. Nobody's ever been like, oh yeah, I'm smoking meth and I also just, won a Nobel Prize. Nobody's doing that. So you got to get your boy off that meth. I would talk to him, and if that's not working, then I would immediately talk to an interventionist, talk to someone who works at a Narcotics Anonymous group, somebody who could actually speak to him. But I'd find somebody maybe in recovery who can maybe talk to him if you can't reach him, because somebody should be able to reach him. And here's the thing: when he gets better, man, when he's not using it, he will thank you. And that's just a suggestion, dude. Also, I don't fucking know. Good evening, good afternoon, and other times. Thanks for watching that video you just saw. I mean, it was okay. But the next video you could watch could be way better. What if you watch a video right now that changes your life? Well, you could. Watch this one. Or watch this one. Watch this one. Watch this one. Watch this one. Ah!